Hi Mom, and welcome back. So I'm in my garage where I live now, and this is actually where I'm going to be filming, but I'm gonna have a pretty background. But right now I don't, but I don't want to let that stop me from filming because I took a long hiatus, several hiatuses, and now I want to be back. So we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I look like I'm in a warehouse right now. But girl, I haven't slept in 3 days. It is 6 a.m. I have a bad cold, not COVID, I got tested. I just want to do a little get ready with me. We're gonna do something blue and purple today. I'm wearing my turtleneck from the thrift store and my big earrings. We're just gonna talk about things. We're just gonna get ready, and that's that on that. This is gonna be a chaotic 6 a.m. get ready with me on no sleep in my garage. Books by Lee. Brought out several palettes, but I gotta do my eyebrows. This is my Barbie bag that I got at the thrift store. I think it used to have a toy in it, but I use it as a makeup bag now. I have my moisturizer on. I have some heavy duty lip stuff on, and we're gonna start with my NYX brow glue because I always do my brows first now, and we're just gonna kind of speed through this. I've changed my style of brows so much on this channel. There was a point where I wasn't doing them at all, and I look back on those videos and I'm like, that was a little rough. And then there's a point I was doing them with lipstick to match my hair. Now we're doing the brow glue and a bit more natural brow, but we're still doing a brow. If you have like unruly brow hairs like me and you want them to stay in place, the brow glue is really good. And it's not very expensive. So I'm blonde now. I don't know how long this is gonna last. So normally my hair process, Kayla, if you want to pop up a few pictures of my hair colors in the last few months, I've done on this channel. I've had pink, teal, purple, yellow for one video. And I've also since then gone through orange, red, half and half split dye, and now we're blonde. And I didn't think I could get blonde again because I've done so much shit to my hair that I was like, that's not gonna happen. I don't always bleach it right because I change my hair color so often. I don't want to fry my hair off my head, so I use color removers like Color Oops. They're not great for your hair. I'm not a hairstylist, but they aren't bleach. So I've been using Color Oops, and it turns my hair all sorts of crazy colors, and sometimes I end up with a color I didn't want. But then I tried the L'Oreal color remover. Girl, that shit is like a magic eraser. It zapped the pigment out of my hair, and then I was just blonde, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna get this blonde again, so I might as well enjoy it. That's what I'm doing. But next we're going neon green. That's the one color I haven't done. I've done dark green. I've had dark green on this channel when I first started. Let me do the other eyebrow real quick. Okay, that's the eyebrows. Are they perfect? No. But if I've learned anything from watching Trixie Mattel, it's that I don't have to be symmetrical. I'm just gonna slap what's left of this putty primer onto my face. I'm not a huge primer person, as I have said, but sometimes I do use it. I'm never following my own rules. I'm just out here doing, you know what I mean? But it feels good to be back. I have some time on my hands. That's what we're doing. Pretty fresh. I love this foundation. I have said that on this channel. It just looks so good, and it's gonna make me hopefully look like I slept. We're relying on her for a lot, but we do need to rely on her. So I'm probably gonna go to Ulta today and pick up some stuff. I ordered like 60,000 eyeshadow palettes on Black Friday. I didn't order like any of the things I was actually out of, so I'm like, clown, boo-boo the fool. I've gotta go pick up maybe some more foundation. Kind of wanted to try the Juvia's Place bronzers because I'm down to like, my makeup collection is so unbalanced because I have like 60,000 eyeshadow palettes, but I don't have like very many bronzers and highlighters. I have a lot of blushes now, but I don't have like a lot of concealers and stuff to try, so I want to get more stuff so I can feature a more variety of products on this channel. Another change, I got my other nostril pierced. I'm waiting to change it to a hoop. I was wearing some pretty big septum rings on this channel for a while. I had some door knockers there for a while. I go through phases. I'm the queen of phases. I was reading my tarot cards, and my tarot cards were like, you need to stop starting things and then not finishing them. And I was like, oh, how dare you say something that is so correct? And I told Kayla about it, and she was like, girl, they snatched your wig. And I was like, yeah, they did. I also have been listening to the artist Peach PRC, and I had Kayla listen to her. I think her pronouns are she, her. She is excellent, but her music ranges from like heavy, which is like I'm so hard to love, I'm a burden on everyone, to the song Josh, which is like about a fuckboy named Josh, and she's like, fuck off, stop calling me Josh. And Kayla was like, that's a journey. I went through a journey with you here today. And we did, and we will continue. Got kind of something in my eye, kind of. I also believe in eyeshadow primer, but have I been using it? No. I've just been using concealer. Is it working as well? No. Did I throw away all my eyeshadow primers because I think they had gone bad? Yes. Emily Noel 83 on YouTube, we can pop up a picture. She swears by the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I trust her. Okay, girl, she's one of the OGs. I do trust Miss Emily, but I do not like that eyeshadow primer. It's too thin. It doesn't have any pigment. It didn't really do much for me. Fuck off, stop calling me Josh. I'm singing that song like anybody is up in my DMs. Who is up in my DMs? No. Fuck off, stop calling me Josh. Okay, we're putting on powder. I love how Peach just name dropped him. She said his name is fucking Josh. Get with it, girlies. We ride at dawn. Okay, I want to do something blue and purple today. So I grabbed 2 of my DD Signatures palettes, the blue one and the purple and the orange one. And then I grabbed 2 of my ColourPop palettes, the Lilac You Lot and On Clown Blue. Thumbnail. I'm Clown Blue. Clown Blue is me. I think I'm gonna start with this dirty brush. She really is back. She being me. I really am back. Because we have the dirty brush. What's on my grandma turtleneck? A little fuzz. I thought this was a cardigan when I bought it at the thrift store. It's not. I look like John Stamos about to go skiing in one of those episodes of Full House where they do that. Don't they go skiing in an episode on Full House? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this shade Zoned Out right here and start that in the crease. I don't know if I've actually used this shade in this palette. Oh, she's got Kick Up. I have so many palettes that I haven't used every shade in every palette that I have, which is probably sad. And I've got a lot more coming, mama, but I love to talk about palettes. It's so fun. You know, I don't call anyone mama in real life, and I get on here and I'm like, yes, mama God. Do you ever just wake up and choose violence? You're like, you know what? I'm gonna be annoying. I'm gonna be annoying today. I'm gonna annoy my friends. I'm gonna annoy my family. I'm gonna annoy myself. There's nothing I can do to stop being annoying. I do that. Not that I'm doing it on purpose. My cousin said something profound to me. She said, I'm somebody that you have to love with both hands. And I think that that's very true about me as well. I think that's very true about me. My personality is a disorder. So, you like my personality? Thanks. I borrowed it from you. I don't know who I am. So we used that shade Zoned Out, and I think now I'm going to go into Iffy, which is this richer purple right here, with a clean brush. I'm trying not to make this like a million years long, so I'm going kind of fast. I haven't done blue and purple in a while. I did green yesterday, and you know what I think is an underrated color combo? I love like a jungle green with like a slightly burnt orange or even a bright orange. I did my e.l.f. Hot Jalapeno palette. I did my e.l.f. Hot Jalapeno palette yesterday with an orange lip, and I thought that was a look. I thought that I was giving what needed to be gave. Fuck off, stop calling me Josh. Okay, I'll just put little subtitles every time I do that. Now, we're gonna switch mirrors. I don't know if I'm gonna use all these palettes, but I'm gonna use this dark blue shade in the DD Signature palette to deepen things up. And I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. brush that I am ceremoniously cleaning off on the back of my hand. These DD Signatures palettes, they're so good. They're having a really good Black Friday sale, but I had already gone a little bit ham by the time I knew about it. So the only one of these quads I don't have is the coconut, and I don't have any of their bigger palettes, and I also don't have any of their fruit skewers collection. I wasn't excited about them at first, but then I saw them in somebody's video, I don't remember whose, and I was like, oh, you know what, those are actually kind of cute. So this is not blended, but I'm gonna grab this brush again and kind of just tap it into place, diffuse that edge there. I also have that little TikTok sound that people use when they're happy and they're like, can we skip to the good part? So like, good for you, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know what I did to get on happy TikTok. Evidently I did something. I could use this bright blue shimmer, or I could use this purple shimmer. These shimmers are chef's kiss. I want something kind of lighter, so let's go with this shade Blue Taffy. It's kind of an icy. Oh yeah, I think that's what I was wanting. I might tap something a little darker in the middle to merge it a little better. I was wanting something kind of icy. I'm gonna kind of tap over that dark blue so it merges. Then I think I'm gonna take Clear Skies. Hi, my name's Haley. I don't like to use brushes for my metallics. I use my finger, which is difficult if I ever decide to wear nails, but I haven't worn nails in a while. That's really pretty. I don't have anything to wipe my hand off on. This LA Girl liner, which is one of my favorites, and put that on the lower inner rim. My eyes are watery probably because I haven't slept. They look so bloodshot, don't they? Vampire. Speaking of the supernatural, I've been reading a lot of paranormal romance as I do. I started a book channel, but I think I only put one video on it. I don't think I'm gonna keep up with it because I was having a hard enough time keeping up with one channel, so I might just put my book content back on this channel. I might do that Get Ready With Me where I talk about all the books I read this year. I've read 54 so far. My goal is 60, but I got a little behind, so we'll see. Dark blue, have you ever been alone in a crowded room? Who does that song again? I don't even want to guess because I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Now let's do some mascara. We're just gonna speed through this, but this mascara builds up pretty fast. You'll probably be seeing my favorites videos before this. This is one of my favorites of the year. I repurchased like 3-ish tubes of this, and it went viral on TikTok, I think. Now, let's go back into the Lilac You a Lot and see if we can use one of these lighter shimmers. Let's go with Fluff. I kind of want to use it as an inner corner shade. I don't think that's what it's meant for, but that's what I want to use it as. I like how I didn't sleep and then I did my eye makeup in eye bag colors. Love that for me. Looking good, looking good. I keep just switching the mirrors since I'm using all these different palettes. I only brought in my cream bronzer, so I guess that's what we're gonna do, my e.l.f. Mixing these two shades together. She looks beat up, she's worse for wear, but we love her. We love a woman who's been through a lot, you know what I mean? And this, I powdered my face, but this actually goes on decently on top of powder. But I also don't use like a surplus of powder, I only use like a little bit. And we're just gonna go back into our foundation brush and blend this out. I think I might want one more layer of that. Looking a little pale, Haley. What else is new? Okay, so I've been watching My Hero Academia with my husband. My Hero Macadamia Nut. I like it. Is this like the marijuana of anime? It's like pretty low-key, so I'm like, is this the gateway drug to becoming a weeb? And me and Kayla were talking about it, and if this were real life, Mama, I'd be liking Mr. Aizawa. He's a dark-haired man that looks like shit, and I'm into that. I also brought in this blush palette from Profusion. I used the oranges yesterday and it was really pretty. I think I'm gonna mix this shade called Fantasy, this shade called Bliss. They're a little powdery, but they do go on well from what I have gathered. Fuck off, stop calling me Josh. And we're gonna do a little blushy nose because we love that here. I like looking a little bit snowy, like I came in from the snow. Is this enough blush? Let's just go in with that shade. Oh, it's Fantasia, not Fantasy. Fantasia by itself. It's like a shimmery light pink. This definitely is more for fair skin tones for sure. But I buy a lot of like deep orange blushes because I like how they look, and I'm like, this is not for me, but they're pretty. I'm gonna take my Rachel Loves palette and I'm gonna go into Lace. These are some of the best highlighters. Like I said, I don't really have a ton of like highlighters and stuff. I have mostly eyeshadows. See, once I put the highlight on, it's like magical, but then I also look sweaty. And I brought in a really deep dark lipstick. This is 110 Originator from Maybelline. I haven't worn a dark lip in a while, and it is almost December, so I feel like it's dark lip season. I will say these are really good. They're not really going on very good on top of my lip balm. Let's try another layer. I really overestimated my lips on this side. I really overestimated what that top lip is doing for anybody. Let's take this and try to clean it up. Oh my god, I'm making it so much worse. This is not going on top of my lip balm like at all. And I've used this lip stuff before. It usually works, so I think it is the lip balm. We're gonna put on my dirty glasses. I'm gonna see the little ring light reflection. This is the look for today. Pretty dramatic for a Tuesday, but none of my coworkers expect anything less from me, so that's good. One of my coworkers said to me, she goes, you do this every day. And I was like, I do. Not the makeup, but like just me in general. She was like, you do this every day. And I was like, yeah, yes. I hope you have enjoyed this no sleep get ready with me in my garage. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm up to around 200 subscribers now, so that is so awesome. Still very tiny, but I feel like I'm not just shouting into the void. Thanks for being here. Thanks for caring about anything that I do. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, Mom.